Namaskar friends, this is NJ, your host on this channel. So friends, in this video we will have our discussion on a topic which is being equally talked both in the Vedic astrology circles and the Western astrology circles as well. And the topic of that is somehow connected with my setup. As you can see the deep ocean and water behind me, so you got it right. We're talking about the Neptune as well. So friends, like what is happening on Feb 20th, like tomorrow, by the time when I will upload this video, Saturn and Neptune are going to be coming very tight when it comes down to the conjunction taking place in the Uttar Bhadrapada Nakshatra. So friends, like the way even I did my own research as well, whenever this conjunction has happened even in the past, it has actually given rise to some major events. And especially here we are talking about those events which gave us a reality check. And friends, I always say whatever happens in the universe, it always happens in complete synchronicity with the perfect immaculate plan. Like the way yesterday only I was watching this in the CNN, where they have been reporting and speculating that the US action against Iran might happen close to this weekend. And what is happening in the weekend? Mars is transiting in the Aquarius sign and it is going to get conjunct with Rahu over there. So that means everything happens with a perfect plan. Now when we talk about this combination of Saturn energy, Neptune energy happening in the Pisces, that too in the Uttar Bhadrapada Nakshatra. So friends, like whenever we are studying any of these kind of combination, conjunction, you have to first understand that which planet is winning the war. So beyond any doubt, Neptune in the deep water is considered as very strengthened. Neptune, which in itself represents our dreams, our illusion. See, what is required? Every single day when you are waking up, there is a faith, there is a hope with which you are living. For certain people, like let's say for example, if your main concern is of the health, every single day you are praying that okay, this sunshine or sunrise will bring some positive news for me. Someone is living life with that level of hopefulness for winning some award. Some people have that for wealth. Some people have that faith, that hope for finding that true love. So all of that is the typical Neptune, that too in the Pisces kind of domain. It is a very good sign when we talk about spirituality, healing work, God realization. It is one of the best placement. The concern over here is that when Saturn comes so close to it, Saturn somehow brings the reality check. Now this reality check could happen that, let's say for example, any system, any structure which is built on like escapism, any of the concerns of the fake spirituality, any of the concerns of like this could be mental health issue, this could be addiction issue, those come to the surface. Now again friends, never ever see, if you have actually lived astrology to its core, so you will never ever be fearful of Saturn or hate Saturn, because whatever Saturn does in our life, there is always a deeper meaning, cleansing, karma reconciliation of that. So because of which Saturn is very important. So it is actually going to be influencing us in this way that in all these areas where your like a faith and illusion needs a nudge, needs a reality check. So this is the domain where Saturn will operate. And also friends, like we cannot overlook that the global events are also somehow needs to be studied with the transit of the planets, with the conjunction of the planets, especially in the cases where karmic planet like Saturn is involved and outer planet like Neptune is involved. And again friends, in the modern day and age, somehow because of the social media, we all are connected with each other. Like you would have seen that when that COVID happened, there was that mass sentiment like of negativity, of pessimism. So I mean to say, this conjunction even in the past friends, if I were to give you a reference, so I guess in 1989, like it happens after every 36 years. So in the 1989 that Berlin Wall collapse happened, the collapse like leading towards the collapse of the Soviet Union, even in the China, the Tiananmen Square kind of protest, all of that was the highlight. Even now friends, because the way it is being speculated, like this US Iran situation, which we can see with the Mars's transit timeline entering in the Aquarius, getting conjunct with Rahu. See, Mars is in a very sensitive journey right now. So first it is going to be getting conjunct with Rahu in the Aquarius. After that, it is going to get conjunct with Saturn and Neptune in the Pisces as well. But as if now, friends, if I were to only focus and highlight for now, yes, this is actually going to be a time when, let's say for example, the whole life of yours, if it has been built around like too much of the hopefulness, which is not very realistic, which is not very practical. So Saturn's tight conjunction on this date and the journey which will now begin, a cycle which will begin, it will actually give you, like in certain cases, it can expose all the loopholes in your faith, in your belief system. And for certain people, like let's say for example, you have actually worked hard and all the principles by which you are living, they will actually get more reinforced if they are like built on the practical ground, practical foundation. Now friends, after this, let's briefly look at that based on all the zodiac signs, how it is going to be influencing you. So when we talk about for the Aries, so friends, for the Aries, it is actually going to be happening in your 12th house. That means your sleep, any of the concern of the meditation, purification, cleansing, karma reset, charities, donation, all of that is going to be the highlight. See, the thing is that Saturn's tight conjunction with Neptune over here will actually give you like an idea. I would not say the word premonition, but it will definitely give you a realistic idea to what extent the goals which you have set are accessible. And when we talk about like potential of penance, spirituality, chasing your dreams, laying foundation towards that, karma reset, participating in Vipassana, meditation, retreat is going to be the highlight, it's going to be theme. And I can assure you, if you will participate in any spiritual retreat during this time, you will actually gain a lot because of that. Friends, when we talk about for the Taurus zodiac sign, so friends, in your case, it is actually going to be happening in your 11th house. We know this thing that Saturn is a good planet for you. It is happening in the 11th house. See, Neptune is connected with dreams, with fantasies. 11th house is the actual house of like fantasy, your vision, your dreams, your goals. So I would say that Saturn will definitely give a reality check over here. Even within the friend circle, your social circle as well, many of the loopholes will be exposed. All those people who are not there to serve any purpose, like company and companionship with these people is not aligned towards your goals. It is not very realistic. It is not very pragmatic, practical. They might be exposed or they might be shown the door during this phase. When we talk about the Gemini, so friends, in your case, it is going to be happening in your 10th house. So that in itself means that all of the transformation which you need in your career and the realistic foundation, realistic goals which you need to pursue. And again, friends, sometimes knowing your capacity becomes very important. See, that's what we say in astrology. Like there are like certain drid karma which you have to endure, no matter how big of a devotee you are. This is written, carved in your destiny, which needs to be endured. And let's say, for example, if you are escaping it, you are avoiding it, you're running away from those duties and responsibilities. So Saturn might give you a reality check during this time. Friends, when we talk about the Cancer, so obviously, friends, in your case, it's your belief system which will get a reality check, a nudge which will happen. Because again, friends, when it comes down to the devotion, when it comes down to the surrender, Cancer natives have got a league of their own. They are the most devoted, most committed people, especially when it comes down to their commitment for the higher wisdom and higher learning. So like, are you being like exploited because of your faith? Are you being too like impractical? So Saturn will bring those reality check for you. Friends, when we talk about the Leo, so friends, in your case, it is going to be happening in the domain of your joint resources. When we talk about your potential to do the penance, like a lot of the times people just talk about spirituality. I'm very spiritual. And when you ask them, how much time do you actually allocate for the meditation? And people talk about trust in the relationship. But do you have actually shared your password with your partner? All of your savings, does your partner has an idea about that. So I mean to say, in all that area of the joint resources, spirituality, your commitment for the higher wisdom, occult knowledge will be tested during this time, and those who will pass the test of Saturn, they will be hugely rewarded. Friends, when we talk about the Virgo, friends, in your case it is going to be happening in your 7th house. Reality check, like, do you have that kind of fantasy when it comes down to the marriage, like, and your marriage is only getting delayed, you have been single for long just because you're not accepting the reality, the responsibilities. Again friends, we all want to have that like perfect partner, perfect temperament, perfect complexion, perfect net worth, but there's nothing called as perfection when it comes down to love. Like, you know, love and the compatibility is, it generally get formed between two incompatible people only, and that's how they build their life together, right? So a reality check will happen over here. Your outlook towards the society, in the matters of your business as well, like, is it the case like your partners are taking advantage of your good nature? How could you be more pragmatic, more realistic, the realistic goals? That is how Saturn is going to be operating in the domain of the 7th house. Friends, when we talk about the Libra, so friends, for the Libra, your health, your fitness, discipline. See, sometimes we can be very wishy-washy. We talk about like being disciplined and that sort of hopefulness that one day I will lose this much of the weight, one day I will have a system, a structure built like this. But when you ask these people how much you are doing every day, when it comes down to your consistent efforts every day, those affirmation which you are like giving to the universe, but how much practical daily steps you are doing, so that will happen with Saturn's like conjunction, tight conjunction with the Neptune happening in your 6th house. Friends, when we talk about the Scorpions, so friends, for the Scorpions, it is actually going to be happening in the 5th house. So that means like if you have very unrealistic expectations set from your children, or let's say for example you have hit that creative blocks, so those will be removed. And again friends, see, with Neptune primarily works on the faith, on our like fantasies. Saturn actually brings the sense of realism over there. When we talk about the Sagittarius, so friends, your family karma will happen over here. Let's say for example, a lot of the times I've seen that in the Indian household, and I'm sure that even in the China, in the Eastern philosophies, where parents are too doting, too caring, that they're this accentuated pampering is not good for the realistic growth and independence of the children, of their family. So that sense of reality check will happen. And again, when we talk about even your emotions, your feelings, they will get a reality nudge, a reality check during this time. Friends, when we talk about the Capricorn, so again friends, the communication karma, your self-expression, this will actually give you a reality check of your latent potential, latent talents. Whenever we talk about your talents, your prowess, your courage, we generally see that from the 3rd house. And some people have that, you know, that inner chattering to undermine themselves. They always undersell themselves. So with like Neptune being very strengthened over here, when Saturn will come, and let's say for example you actually have a talent, but you do not know how to capitalize it, right? How to structure it. So Saturn will do that job over here. Friends, when we talk about the Aquarians, so friends, in your case it is going to be happening in your 2nd house. So your finances, the restructuring of your finances will happen, the values you are living by, and your relationship with the family. Like, is this the case that people within your family, they are like taking advantage of your good nature, or like you're not getting the due respect which you need? Sometimes what happens is that we are groomed like this, that no matter what happens, you are a girl, you have to be subservient to your husband, even if the husband is abusing, right? So I mean to say, that sort of reality check in your principles, in your morals, in your finances will happen. And for the Pisces, friends, your identity is getting reshaped. Let's say for example, any of the concern which I talked at the beginning of this video, where concerns of escapism and like mental health, addiction concern, and not living your life with a realistic outlook, practical principles, workable solution. So Saturn will work over here in this domain. Now see, this could be a case that you might be very gifted with artistic skills, creative talents, but you need Saturn to structure it right. Whenever we watch, like, actors, like this could be Leonardo DiCaprio, this could be Brad Pitt, obviously they are gifted with that natural talents in the fields of the art and performing arts, but they do the consistent hard work. They demonstrate that they strengthen it through daily discipline, and this is what Saturn brings. So yes friends, this is something which I wanted to say as a part of my inputs on this much talked about discussion on this tight conjunction of Saturn and Neptune happening on Feb 20th. I'm sure that it would have given you some clarity how it is going to be shaping up your belief, reinforcing it specific to your zodiac sign. So do work around that, and if you have anything to add, do share that, do write that in the comment section of this video. So okay friends, for further more updates and notification on the divine science of Vedic astrology, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on my Instagram account. Dhanyavad.